My side chick is cheating on me. I can't tell my wife, who happens to be my solace, about it. That was the thought pounding in my head the night everything began to unravel. The irony wasn't lost on me. The man living a double life was now panicking over betrayal, trapped in silence because the one person who could calm me down was the very person I could never confess to. I met a lady in 2023. She was 24 then, young, open, still hopeful about life in a way that felt foreign to me. I was honest from the start. I told her I was married. I told her I wasn't leaving my home. There were no lies, no false promises of divorce or forever. Yet she stayed. And in that decision, something powerful took root. She fell deeply, completely. She trusted me in a way that gave me influence. Too much influence, if I'm being honest. I could persuade her easily. She believed my reassurances, leaned on my guidance, adjusted her world around me. She understood me, or at least I believed she did. She never asked for excess. She wasn't demanding. All she wanted was my attention, my presence, my affection. So I gave her more. I paid for her education. I rented a comfortable, fully furnished apartment for her. A place I carefully put together, room by room, until it felt like a second home. Our home. That apartment became our escape. We cooked together, watched movies, laughed, played, talked late into the night. With her, I felt young again. I'm in my late 40s, but she awakened something I thought age and responsibility had buried. Around her, I wasn't just a provider or a husband managing obligations. I was wanted. Everything felt real. Too real. I found myself doing everything I could to keep her. Not because she demanded it, but because I wanted her for myself, indefinitely. I imagined her growth, her future, even children with her. I convinced myself she was worth the complications, worth bending the structure of the life I already had. Then, suddenly, the script flipped. She began talking about marriage, not ours, but hers. About morality, about guilt, about endings. The very fact that I was married, something she had accepted without question for nearly 2 years, became the reason she said she could no longer continue. She told me she wanted to meet a man who could marry her properly. She asked me to step aside. I was stunned. Just 5 weeks earlier, she had told me she was mine forever, that she wanted us to have children, that we would always find a way. Now, for 2 straight weeks, every conversation turned into an argument. She said she couldn't be part of something she wouldn't forgive if it were done to her future husband. She said love was no longer enough if it came with guilt. Nothing about her life had worsened. She lacked nothing. I was still present, still providing, still willing, even ready, to go further with her. My wife, if she ever found out, would not destabilize my world. I take care of my responsibilities. All the women in my life are comfortable, but none of them make me happy the way she does. That's when the suspicion set in. Quiet at first, then loud. The kind that keeps you awake at night. I started to believe she had met someone else, someone single, available, offering her a future without secrecy. I replayed our conversations, reread messages, searched for changes in tone. I even caught myself considering having her followed, just to confirm what my instincts were screaming. What scared me most wasn't just losing her. It was realizing how much I had invested, emotionally, financially, psychologically. I had built a version of my future with her in it, and now it felt like it was collapsing without my consent. So here I am, unable to speak to my wife, the one person who gives me peace, about the chaos I created. Watching the woman who once called herself mine pull away, possibly into another man's arms. Wondering whether this was ever love, or control disguised as care. And questioning whether the greatest twist in this story is not her betrayal, but the fact that she may be the only one brave enough to walk away.